Previously on Luigi's Mansion.
We're just coming for you, baby.
And with that, the terror finally ends.
With 1,000 bills and coins, or more than 1,000 bills and coins, and 50 gold bars. Wow. We are moving on to the final confrontation. Hello, everybody. My name is Jonathan Wolf, and welcome to the finale of Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. Last time, we pretty much completed the remainder of Area 4, getting all the boss ghosts and the boos. And in this episode, we're going to be finishing the game, as well as showcasing some bonus content, similar to what we did with Crash 3, but more on that later. It is you, no? You interfere with my afterlife creations? You filthy swine! You're blind to the life I give my creations. Then very well, I will show you the mastery of my art. Alright, so here we go. The last normal boss ghost of the game. This is Vincent Van Gogh. Yeah, they really went there. So Vincent Van Gogh, I believe I actually missed a conversation with EGAD, but he basically says that he's responsible behind the creation, behind all the ghosts in the mansion. And as you can tell, you can see why, because he created the ghosts. And I couldn't get 3 of them. Oops. Oh god. Wow. But yeah, this guy, you basically have to fight every single ghost in the game, with the exception of the skeletons. Ow. With the exception of the skeletons, and if you want to be... Oh god. Wait, hang on. You gotta fight every boss in the game, or every single normal ghost in the game, except for the skeletons, the white and blue variants of the grabbers. Hey! And what else? I guess the elemental variants of the golden ghost and the first 3 ghosts. But yeah, this guy is really not that bad. I mean, the only thing that changes between this and like New Game Plus is that instead of 3, you fight 5 of them at the same time. But yeah, as you can see, we are cleaning up house. Oh, can I get 3 of them? Oh, I missed 1 with 4 HP. Oh my god, that would have been... Ow. That would have been amazing. Oh, well. And now we got the final ghosts, which are ceiling surprises, which I don't understand why. Like, they left the easiest ones for last. I don't get it. My creations! But even if I disappear, my work will live on. That is right, n'est pas? Art is eternal. Huh? You say that only one of my creations is left? But this cannot be! Zutalors! And now we gotta fight him. I was like, oh! And come on. Don't poison mushroom me, you bitch! I think I hit it on the... I think I hit the mushroom. No, I didn't. And there we go. Wow, almost 100 small pearls. And we got 12... We got 12 gold ranks. That is not that bad, actually. But with that, we now get the final key, which leads us to the final boss. And yeah, as you can see, we have a portrait of Lydia and Biff Atlas, as you can see, which... I gotta wonder, is it like a theory that every boss was actually every ghost in the game was created by Van Gogh? I wonder. Okay, so here we got the final boo. And what's actually weird about this boo is that this boo will always come back to this room if he's in the dark hallway. I don't know why he does it, but... I don't know why, but... But it's a thing. Like, yeah, like... Here, I'll show you. So, here we got this guy, and I can just vacuum him, and... Yeah, as you see, he immediately went back to the artist shack, or the artist studio, which... Yeah, I think I think the reason is that maybe because this is the final boo, they didn't want to make it like a pain in the ass to get. And would you stop punching me? All right, you know what? I'm gonna cheese you. If you're like this, you're gonna be cheesed to death. And by getting the 50th boo, we now have the second gold diamond. Well done, Luigi, my boy. This time I have a special bit of information for you. Hey, since you're cleaning the place up anyway, it wouldn't hurt to help the plants on the... He got shut up. Okay, now, very important you do this. Do not save your game. Do not save your game. Instead, collect the gold diamond and head to the nearest toad, or head to the nearest mirror, I guess, in this case, because, yeah. Basically, you want to make your way back to a toad or a save point, because if you save your game and you claim the gold diamond and then your game crashes, or you decide to, like, close an emulator if you're playing on an emulator or something, if you do that, the gold diamond will be gone forever. It will not come back. Because as you saw, the golden diamond will drop the moment you actually get the last boo of the game. However, you will not collect it as if you're, you know, like getting like a key or something. Also, no hearts. Okay. So instead, what you want to do is, as soon as you get the last boo, do not save your game, get the gold diamond, and then head to the foyer as fast as you can, or get to a toad as fast as you can, and save your game. All right, now before we move on, I'm actually going to get the heart in the nursery. I mean, I could get a heart in the cellar, but I want to save with full health. Because, yeah, we are now moving on to the final boss. And I forgot to scan Van Gogh. I just realized again. Oh, good lord. Man, I forget about everything. Isn't that just lovely? Alright. Oh, Toad. That black guy was scary. Oh yeah, this is the first time I'm saving to a toad, after the blackout. Alright, but there we go. Let's now move on to the basement one last time and confront the man, or I guess the boo, responsible for capturing our brother. Oh, don't bother me now. Alright. And yeah, just like we showcased in part 5, I think. If you get to this part with 40, if you get to this place with less, you can only get to this, or you can only open this door if you have either 40 or 45 boos if you're playing the European version. If you're playing the American version, you need 40. I believe in the 3DS version, you need 40 for the normal mansion and 45 for the hidden, but I don't remember about that. And here we go. We finally made it. Now before we confront the king, there is a gold bar on this candle fountain. Yeah, what the hell is this? Do you just love when you mute your mic and forget to turn it off? Or turn it on back on? Nice. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, so we got a gold bar, we got some money, and in the chandelier, we get the final the final sapphire of the game. You also have a mirror here if you want to go back to the floor if you missed something, but if we check our inventory, we have, wow, 1, 2, 3, 1. Man, I really want to go and get 3 coins just to get 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1,007. We got a lot of bills, like a lot of gold bars. We got all the diamond. We got all of the silver diamonds, all of the gold diamonds. And we got all of the ruby sapphires and emeralds. And as for the boss ghosts, we're missing Jarvis, the jar collector Jarvis. He loves his antique jars so much that he now lives in one. He can hardly contain himself. As we got Soupy, the dozing girl. What was meant to be a short nap seems to have turned into eternal rest for sweet Soupy. Then we got Sir Weston, the strange fellow's icy abode may be the reason he hasn't warmed up to being a ghost, the chilly climber. And finally, the starving artist, Vincent Van Gogh. Despite failing to sell a single painting in 30 years, the stubborn man refuses to let his art die. Well, we accomplished this mission, but yeah, here we go. Let's rescue our brother. I could just stare at my Mario painting for hours. It's true what they say about fine art. It takes utterly refined sensibilities to truly appreciate it. The way you plead for help, Mario, I find it so satisfying. Perhaps that is merely because I remember how much trouble you caused me in the past. Seriously though, who would actually believe that mansion would get given away in contests? Talk about stupid. What do they feed you Mario Brothers anyway? Gullible soup? Your brother came all this way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific. However, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well. Then my gallery will truly be complete. Blah! I'm not afraid of you, fool. I fear only that infernal Poltergust 3000 you carry on your back, stupid machine. But I am a king among boos. I swear it. I shall fear no mere house-cleaning device. I must say, I despise the way you slurp and vacuumed all of my friends. Don't imagine that I'll flee. I'll fight you like a true boo. Now join your brother inside the painting! Wow, Madden Clairvoyant just spoiled the surprise. So yes, here we have the final boss, Bowser. Except that it's not really Bowser. Starting things off, he's going to start breathing fire, and he will also be shooting these spiked balls. And basically, what you want to do is, once he gets close, you want to shoot the bong back to him and decapitate the man, or turtle. And once you decapitate him, as you can see, King Boo is now out of the body, which, yeah, take that as you will. Now, I guess you could showcase his moveset, but yeah, Bowser has a has a little tail swipe, which is really not that effective, all things considered. Oh god. Now, he also have an inhaling move that you do not want to get hit by, because of course you don't. So yeah, King Boo has a whopping 500 HP, and yeah, this fight is very easy, all things considered. Although that being said, there are some things in this game that can be annoying. For example, some of that fire trail that stays on the ground, yeah, that will actually deal damage to you. Also, the explosion of the bomb can actually hurt you as well, so you gotta be careful with that. And as you see right there, the Bowser head will try to freeze you, which you don't want to do it. You want to be careful with it. Now, once King Boo loses 200 or below 200 HP, yeah, we get this creepy imagery of Bowser just having his head turn around, which, yeah, that's not creepy at all. Okay, so one more cycle and he goes, except not really because he's gonna jump. Yeah, this attack, he will only... Well, there goes my gold rank. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Oh god, it almost blew up on me, nice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do something interesting. And hear this awesome music. Because if Bowser destroys these things, they can actually drop hearts. Which is clearly something he can do. And poison mushroom! Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can actually get some... Uh-oh. I'm scared. Alright, let's... We turn around. Uh-oh. Bowser? Ah, whatever, I'll just accept the fact that I have a silver rank on King Boo. And that's gonna hunt me for the rest of my days. And we got him. And by getting him, we get his crown, which is the equivalent of a red diamond. No, I'm not kidding. Also, I love how you fight on the roof. That's a pretty fitting ending. And there we go. King Boo is defeated. Luigi, you did it! Truly remarkable, my boy. I supplied the Poltergust 3000, but you ran with it all the way to the top, sonny. Except that we're in the basement, so I guess to the bottom. Or I guess to the top since the final boss took place on the roof of the mansion, so maybe. You've made me so proud. Get over yourself, Gad. What's that? You found King Boo? He jumped into a painting of Bowser, you say? He even blew fire at you. Well, well. In all my years of ghost research, I've never heard such a fantastical tale. And that career spanned 60 years, mind you. Why, I still recall starting out as a young whelp who trembled at the mere thought of a ghost. Trembled, I say. Oh, beg your pardon. This old brain goes recollecting every now and then. I could sit down and fill a week spinning ghost yarns. Why, just that. Right, well, anywho, Luigi, grab your brother's painting and bring him back to the lab. The poor little fella is falling asleep. He must have just collapsed with relief and exhaustion when he saw you arrive. I'll get the machine ready to return your brother to his former state, alrighty? I'll be expecting you both. I got a bro! And there we go. We rescued Mario. This'll mess with your head. All your hard work lasted only a single night. Well done, Luigi. The mansion those boos built disappeared into the night, but that treasure seemed to be real. I have no interest in such stuff, so go on and keep it all. Use it however you like. Say what? Enough rattling about money? I guess we'd better get your brother back then. Of course, your brother's really important, but first, we have to take care of these last ghosts. I love how you actually see Bowser's head. That's pretty funny. Even though you didn't suck it up. I guess you took it as a memento, as a souvenir. All right, so here we go. Final rankings. Unfortunately, I got a freaking silver on Bowser. Good lord. We got gold on Jarvis. We got silver on Soupy. We got gold on Van Gore. We got gold on Uncle Grimly. We got silver. Oh, I got a silver on Clockwork. We got a silver on Sir Weston. And there we go. Also, one of the cats is crying. I wagered dollars to donuts that nobody but me has such a lovely paintings. And there we go. Let's tally them up. Uncle Grimly, Jarvis, Gore, Soupy, Clockwork Soldier, Sir Weston, and finally, King Boo. Oh my god, I can't believe I got freaking silver. In my defense, he landed on me, so there you go. Alright, so final tally. Let's see how we did. All the sapphires, all the emeralds, all the rubies, all the silver diamonds, all of the red diamonds. Oh, 20 million or 20,000. Or oh yeah, 20 million. What the heck am I saying? Oh my god. I can't math. Okay. I cannot count. And we got a total of 128,510 gold. And there we go.
Mamma mia. Oh, oh, oh,
And there you guys have it. That is the end of Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. I gotta say, like, even after this is even the fact that this is the the 5th time I'm playing this game, I gotta admit, this game is still pretty enjoyable. This is probably one of the most replayable game. This is honestly one of the most replayable games of the GameCube. But yeah, I love this game. In fact, I forgot to mention completely that this game was like the first game to give character to Luigi, since in future games he would later be portrayed as a scaredy cat, but with a heart of gold, as you very clearly see in the Mario and Luigi games, which. Honestly, the Mario and Luigi games are by far my favorite portrayal of Luigi, period. Oh, I love that. Anyway, oh, that guy got a bronze. Actually, I think that's a gold, but whatever. But yeah. this game is very replayable. It's a very easy game to speedrun also, because you don't have to do everything. Now, of course, you have to gather the boos, but at the same time, if you just ignore, you can just get like three. I want to say 3 boos in area 4, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to worry about the 300 HP boost if you're going for a speed run. Now that being said, again, if you're playing the European version, you have to get 45 of them, which yeah, it's a bit annoying. But at the same time, like I said, this game, the mansion is not that big, and that's honestly the best thing about this game, is that the mansion is very you can get familiarized with it. And so the matter of the ghost was settled. Professor Egad was so delighted to have all his paintings returned that he used the treasure Luigi had found to build Luigi a new house. And as you can see, we have rank A, which is the best rank you can get in this game. Which, funny enough, you cannot get if you're playing the European version. If you play the European version, if you want to get this rank on the European version, you have to do it on the Hidden Mansion or New Game Plus. Speaking of which, the 3DS version actually added a brand new rank. It added an S rank, which I'm actually going to show all of the ranks on screen right now, just to show you all of the ranks. But yeah, probably the easiest one to get is the best rank, since if you explore every corner of the mansion, you will most likely get enough money for it. Now that being said, if I have to say what is definitely the hardest one to get, is by far the lowest rank H, which is the 10th, where you essentially have to position Luigi to the point that you pretty much have to do a no money run, essentially. That's pretty much it, because if you get like a pearl or a gold bar, it might actually affect your rank tremendously, which is, yeah, it can be pretty difficult. But there we go. So once you beat the game, you will actually unlock a hidden mansion, which is essentially a New Game Plus which I will talk about later. But for now, we're gonna go to the, not you. I said, anyway, sorry about that. Let's go to the gallery, not the training room. And yeah, right here we can actually check all of the portraits. And you also may be wondering, what the hell is this door? Well, this door will lead you to the King Boo fight, or the King Boo portraits, which, yeah, all of this gold does not mix up with that silver framing. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing, good lord. However, you can also check your mansion right here, and you can actually check the gold you actually got for the mansion. Okay, so now this segment is going to be completely improvised, because I'm basically pulling this from what I remember, all things considered, because research is not fun, you know. But basically, I'm going to be talking about, for this section, I will be talking about the 3DS version. Now, when I did Crash 1, or when I did the Crash games, I did mention that later down the road, I was going to tackle the remakes of the Crash games, aka the Insane Trilogy. However, I'm not going to tackle, that's not going to be the case for every version of games, or for every remake. Which unfortunately, that means that I will not be covering the 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion. Now, if later down the road, the game gets 3DS games get supported for retro achievements, that is going to be the sole exception. But other than that, everything I'll show in the 3DS version is pretty much the same in the GameCube version. The only thing that changes are the controls and, of course, the aesthetics. Now, something I do like about the aesthetics in the original game is that the aesthetics in the 3DS version is that they actually make Luigi look more like his appearance in, well, pretty much every other Mario game. However, in the GameCube version, he looks a bit more chunky. He looks a bit more like chubby or like chunky, which is, I don't know, there's something very charming about it. Or maybe I just got used to it, which is probably the better, the better solution or the better option when it comes to that argument. Now the next thing about the 3DS version is, of course, the lighting, which honestly I'm not gonna get into it, since when it comes to remakes, I really, how the remake looks, I really don't care about it unless it's like a graphical overhaul, like what they did with Super Mario RPG for Switch or something like that. And I gotta say, in terms of aesthetics, GameCube definitely looks better. I mean, like I said at the beginning, if there's one thing I'll say what you want about the GameCube, but if there's one thing that you can never tell me with a serious face, is that GameCube games have aged poorly. You cannot tell me that. If you look me in the eye and tell me that Wind Waker, this game, Sunshine, Animal Crossing, Metroid Prime, if you tell me that any of these games graphically looks bad, then you've very clearly been spoiled by Sony. There you go. That's my counter argument. Also, my throat is dying. My throat is dying. This is what I get for recording the entire game in one session. So, oh my god, I gotta learn not to do that. I need to learn not to do that. But yeah, overall, I think the 3DS version looks better. Now, that being said, the 3DS version also has some extra content. Now, of course, I did mention that it has some achievements, however, these achievements, in comparison to achievements like the ones you see in Retro Achievements, are pretty mundane. I mean, there's achievements like capture 100 ghosts, or get all the booze, or capture 5 ghosts in one suction, or capture all of the possible ghosts in the training room, which that can be kind of annoying considering that the amount of ghosts you get is completely randomized. Sometimes you can get 10, sometimes I actually got 50. I actually got a playthrough where I got 15 of them. No, I'm not kidding. Or something like that. There's probably all these Luigi's Mansion experts like, well, actually, you're over exaggerating because you can get up to 11 or something. I don't know. But yeah, essentially that's what you can. But yeah, essentially that's like, those are the achievements. And there's also stuff like beat the game in under a certain time, or probably the more annoying ones, which is beat the mansion and hidden mansion without dropping below a certain amount of HP, which those can be very difficult, especially if you don't save scum, which honestly that's the way to do it for the hidden mansion, because I'll say right now, the only reason you play hidden mansion is for bragging rights, or if you want to get the perfect ending, or if you want to get the best ending in the 3DS version or the European version of the GameCube version. Because my god, the hidden mansion is so annoying. But we'll talk about the hidden mansion last in this video, in this finale video. And yeah, in terms of other things that the 3DS version does is the fact that you can actually refight every single boss ghost in the game, from Neville all the way to King Boo. And the reason you do that is because if you in your first playthrough, if you got a silver on Neville, you can actually refight Neville, and if you actually get a perfect, you can actually you will actually unlock the gold portrait, which you can actually display in the gallery. And that's actually one thing that I really love, is you can actually customize the portraits in the gallery, which is really cool. And also what I kind of like is that they actually did change some of the portraits in the 3DS version, where the bronze medal or the bronze framing pretty much looks like a sketch of the boss, while in the gold frame they look more lively, which I actually really like that they did that with the 3DS version. And of course, I can't mention the 3DS version without mentioning the shoehorned multiplayer mode, where player number 2 gets to play as everyone's favorite character from Luigi's Mansion 3, Luigi. And yes, they very clearly mentioned shoehorned this character just so you can get co-op. And I'm gonna say I did test co-op, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, don't, because my God, the frame rate drops so hard that it might look like you're playing Sekiro's Ashina Castle roof section. It's that bad, if not worse. And anyone who's played Sekiro may know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Ashina Castle's rooftops, because my God, the game just the game drops like you wouldn't believe. It's like, oh wait, we're outside, time to drop. It's time to drop the rates of frames. But yeah, basically the co-op is honestly not that great. Like I said, it was a shoehorned last minute inclusion to the game. Now that being said, if you decide to play co-op, the game overall becomes a little bit easier since there's actually 2 people working on deleting a ghost health bar, which that can actually work on your benefit to get some annoying gold frames on certain bosses like Biff or the Clockwork Soldiers or even Sir Weston. And of course, because it's Luigi, he's pretty much invincible. So there you go. And yeah, that is pretty much it for everything in the 3DS version. I might miss some other stuff. Oh, actually, I do know that you can actually also change the mansion portraits, and however, you actually need to unlock it, which means that you have to essentially play the game at the very least 9 times. Well, 8 times on the normal mansion, but 1 time if you want to get the best ending. But yeah, if you want to do that, good luck. To this day, I only gotten 4 of them. I got S, A, H, and F. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when I will actually complete it. But yeah, that is basically it for the 3DS version. So the last thing we're going to show in this video is we're going to showcase the Hidden Mansion. Now, I wonder if this Hidden Mansion is the same as the game, the European version. No, it's not. Wow. Okay, so I did showcase a little bit of the Hidden Mansion on the Boolossus episode after the Boolossus fight, but as you can see right here, Toad is on his normal place. And that is because in the European version, we get this Chandelier gets to be more aggressive, but also in the European version, the game is actually flipped. So what's usually on the left is now on the right. So they basically pulled a Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest where the game is flipped, or Majora's Mask, or no, not Majora, but Twilight Princess HD. So the Hidden Mansion, there are 3 key features that I can say when it comes to the changes in this game. So the first change is that, well, first off, you get a little star next to the Game Boy Horror. The second change is, well, I guess the first major change is that if you're playing on the GameCube version or the European version, the mansion is flipped. If you play, the second change is that, as we'll see right here, look how fast we deleted that golden ghost. Yeah, your Poltergust 3000 is basically an overpowered killing machine. Which is awesome. And yeah, as you see right there, we just deleted these golden ghosts like nothing else. I actually want to go to the, yeah, we're actually going to play until Neville just to show you how insane this mode can actually get. And the third change that they did for the Hidden Mansion, at least in the GameCube version, is that if it can showcase real quick. Okay, so we should have a purple puncher right here. Or not a purple puncher, but a... Oh, wait a minute. It's the same as the normal mansion. What the hell? Okay, so I guess this is a European version only, but yeah, what's actually weird is that the every room encounter is actually different, because I remember in the European version, the first room actually has a golden ghost, a purple puncher, and a blue twirler. So yeah, they actually changed the so yeah, the encounters are basically the same in the American version. So basically Americans got it easy. That is not surprising at all. Hey. Now, unfortunately, something you gotta be careful is that you also take more damage. I believe you take double damage. So, yeah, that is no bueno. Actually, let me check real quick with the Speedy Spirit. No, they don't. Okay, so, wow. Wow, this European, wow, I got spoiled by the, by the European version of this game, because, yeah, every because, yeah, another thing they changed in the, Hidden Mansion is that every Speedy Spirit and Golden Mice in the game will drop a silver diamond. So, essentially, you'll be swimming in money, essentially, which, to be fair, you have to, considering that, you have to play the Hidden Mansion to get the best ending if you're playing the European version. But yeah, if I were to choose a version of the game, I would honestly play the European version. Which, honestly, now that I say that out loud, I'm pretty sure the 3DS version was based on that version, which honestly would not surprise me. Because yeah, even the 3DS version has different enemy patterns or enemy encounters. But yeah, check this out. Give or take, that took me 5 seconds. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, that is pretty insane, all things considered. But yeah, that is basically a showcase of the Hidden Mansion in this game. Now, I guess I should also mention that the 3DS version also did change. The biggest changes when it comes to the Hidden Mansion are more effectively on the 3DS version. Because on the 3DS version, if this can hurry up. There we go. But yeah, in the 3DS version, enemies have more HP. So I believe the golden ghosts have, I want to say 20 HP. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I played the 3DS version. But one thing that I do know is that every single boss in the game has 150 HP. And if you manage to drain 140 HP from that ghost, you will actually get a platinum. Oh my god, I can't say it. A platinum frame for that ghost. And here it is, and I'm just gonna show on screen every single portrait ghost that has every single platinum portrait or every single platinum frame ghost. And the artwork, I gotta say, the artwork is pretty nice. I actually really like it a lot. And yeah, honestly, the only reason you want to get these is if you want to get all the achievements, which at the end of the day, I mean, if you are a completionist, then go for it. But unlike the GameCube version, you do not have a super-powered Poltergust. Your Poltergust will be the same, will be as effective as the one in the base mansion. So keep that in mind, because yeah, the last thing you want is just, you know, think that you're going to be an overpowered killing machine, but no. In the Hidden Mansion, everything will be out to kill you. But I think that is pretty much it for Luigi's Mansion. So yeah, we talked about the 3DS version, and we also covered the entire GameCube version. So yeah, that's going to be it for this Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion. I want to thank you all so much for watching this playthrough. And yeah, considering that I'm recording this 2 episodes extra, this means that I might have to pull the plug on a Let's Play that I have planned. But I guess we'll see. I need to do some planning, which means that I might actually change my Halloween project. Oh, crap. Okay. I'll think about it later. Okay. So, yeah. That's going to be it for this playthrough, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, yeah. Next time we meet, we are going to be continuing the Nintendo trend. However, instead of going for a... Actually, never mind. Actually, because I don't know what I'm going to do next, this might change my schedule for Halloween, since I am going to do a horror-related game for Halloween. Or October, basically. But yeah, I guess we'll see what is next. I guess we'll see how I do it, because I don't know how to plan. I mean, to be fair, I thought this Let's Play was going to be 6 episodes, but it turned out to be 8, so... Oops. This game was longer than I expected. I mean, I was originally going to do Area 1 in one video, but I figured, you know what? I might as well just do 30 to 40 minutes every episode, even though some episodes I'm going way over the time limit, like this one, since I'm going at 50 minutes. But yeah, that is going to be it for this playthrough of Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this Let's Play, make sure to leave a like and also leave in the comments below what is your favorite moment of this playthrough, and what are your opinions on this game? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you wish that Nintendo would port the 3DS version to the Switch? Because I would like it to be that way. Maybe do it, or hey, who knows? Maybe in a perfect world, Next Level Games might actually redo the first game and give it the charm of 2 and 3. Although, to be fair, it would make it less scary to some degree. But hey, a man can dream. But yeah, let me know in the comments what are your opinions on this game. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you indifferent? Is it one of your favorite games of all time? Is it one of your least favorite games of all time? But yeah, make sure to leave a comment below, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of my next Let's Play and other videos coming in the near future. All right then, everyone. That's all I got for today. My name is Jonathan Wolf, and I will see you all in my next Let's Play. Take it easy, everyone.